Hello and welcome back to City Skylines in the great city of Vinralandia, which has been expanding quite nicely so far. Last time we worked on... what did we actually work on? We expanded the unnamed land a bit. We started expanding Cultopia, but it doesn't really want to, grow. Because it's a jerk. And yeah, overall we've been doing pretty well so far. We've gotten up to almost 45,000 people. Look at this. What's going on in Bat Town? There's crime. There's about 100,000 Batmans in that city. I'm pretty sure that one of them can deal with it. Come now. How is the police coverage in Bat Town? It is solid. Oh, well, I say these things. The criminal hazard is pretty darn high around here. That is actually the fire hazard. Oops. Police. No, yeah, the police is fine. The fire, on the other hand, as I was saying, is not looking so fine. Especially in the unnamed lands. Apparently, anarchists have decided that because it's unnamed, it's just a perfect place to go in and just start lighting fires. It's not going to save you, anarchists. That's not going to bring down the government. No. We're going to be fine without you. My goodness. So many abandoned buildings. How is the traffic right now? It is still slowly receding. Which I think is going to be the name of the game for quite a while. Okay. So Cultopia is doing its thing. It's going to expand eventually. We got water out there. We got electricity. We just need enough demand for residential for this to expand. So we're going to need new areas of amazing wealth. So something I've been thinking about as well in regards to this series is that at some point, I know this will come as a sad story to some people. At least one person, maybe, probably, hopefully. At some point, this series must end. And I've been thinking about what would be a good place to end the series. And I'm thinking 100,000 people. Once we get a nice, booming metropolis of 100,000 people, we, at that point, say goodbye to the good old Vinralandia. And then we can start doing something else. I have no clue what other thing we'd be doing, but I'm sure we'll figure it out when we get there. If you guys could leave comments about how you feel about that, when you think would be a good time to end the series, what works for you guys. If you don't, then I'll just stick to my plan, because that's what I do. Look at this stupid roundabout. It's just so dumb. It's not even intelligent. It's just dumb. My goodness. Well, okay. Goatsburg, the knick-knack and pointing of magic. We should probably set up some district policies? That's what it is. District policies. So something I've been seeing out in the City Skylines place community thing is there is a way to increase the sales for commercial areas. If we can find that, I think it's this one. Let's see. Perks for large businesses. High-density commercial buildings double their sale. That's what we want. Boom. We put that on there. That should get us some more money, I think. Probably. Hopefully. Maybe not. That would be really bad if it just drained everything out of our treasury. That would be so terrible. And then over here, what is this industrial space planning? Allow industry to work even more efficiently by overlooking a few safety laws. Doubles the amount of goods produced by industry buildings. Yes. Are you joking? Yes. So we'll get that down there. That should increase the efficiency of our industry, perhaps make the quantity of industry we have completely obsolete. That would be amazing. That might help with commercial and industry demand. That would make sense in my book, but it's not exactly my book that matters, so, you know. Oh, look at this. It's just flowing. It's flowing slowly but surely. Very, very slowly but surely. Okay. So we've thrown down that. Last time we did give Cultopia a nice future housing policy. And look at these houses. They are so friggin' swanky. You guys, look at you with all your high technology. That is amazing. So. How are these offices coming up? Not many are coming up. That's concerning. That may indicate that we need to expand the Knick-Knack Emporium of Magic. Which sounds like about the worst thing I've said in quite a while, actually. Yeah, that'd be pretty accurate. So, I think instead of expanding the Knick-Knack Emporium of Magic, we're going to look at building another just legitimate industry area. Over here, what about between these rail lines? It doesn't need to be big. You can just have it really nicely here. Let's put this down to here, right across, and then right back up. And that will be the outline for a new industrial area, which apparently looks absolutely insane. Look at that! Now we just need to cut this with roads. So we're going to cut it here, and we're going to cut it down here, and then down this way. We're going to use all of this space. We want literally every block within this area to be filled with industry, causing only the worst traffic that anyone has ever seen. With any hopes it won't be so bad that it will be unmanageable. But if that does happen, you know, you gotta face the music at some point. I don't know what music exactly we're facing, but I'm sure it's some pretty snazzy music, maybe some jazz, that'd be nice. Smooth jazz, because that is where it's at. So we've got to connect this up to the highway, which is just the worst thing ever. We want to hook it up right onto that other on-ramp. Might be a terrible idea. If it is, I'm committing to it anyway. Doesn't matter how terrible of an idea we have, just so long as we can make it seem manageable, that's good. Oh, come on now. Off-ramp. Let's get working nicely. Invalid shape, distance too short. How is there any distance too short for a straight road? You could make a straight road 1 inch long. It's not going to be very useful. In fact, I'd say it'd be pretty detrimental overall. But you could do it. It's not impossible. There we go. Okay, that gives us offs. And then we need ons, which are going to come out of here. It's going to go straight onto the highway. No, you need a better curve than that. Come on. Look, we need nice sloping curves, not these harsh and ridiculous curves that you're asking for. What is wrong with you, City Skylines? That's not what I want. Boom. That's like that, and then we pull this out here. This will be nice. This will be nice, won't it? We're going to have beautiful industry everywhere. Literally everywhere there will be industry. We'll be creating, what could we possibly be creating out here? Because we can't create knickknacks, because we already have way too many knickknacks. Well, I mean, that's arguable. The cult would definitely argue with that one. They tend to say that there's no such thing as too many knickknacks. I argue because, of course, if you have so many knickknacks that you can't actually move, that's generally considered to be a bad thing. However, the cult doesn't see it that way. They see all knickknacks as created equal, and that they should all be used equally by all the people. And so they want all the knickknacks possible. So around here, this will be the creator of the swivel chairs. Because someone needs to make all the swivel chairs that show up in the unnamed lands. I mean, it's so many swivel chairs necessary for all of those offices. Have you ever thought, just looked at one floor of an office, just like, oh, probably like 100 people working there. You need 100 swivel chairs for all those people. And that's not even talking about the break room. I mean, what are you going to do once you have to go to the break room and you need to sit down? You're not going to sit down on some disgusting metal chair. No. You're working for a big business. You have to sit down in a nice, comfortable swivel chair. And so we need solid production of said swivel chairs to accompany all of the, to supply all of the people who happen to need very nice swivel chairs with those swivel chairs. Yes. And yeah, that was just an excuse to say swivel chairs way too many times. I think it was worth it, personally. I don't know about you. But I think that was a great little sentence thing where we were just talking on and on about swivel chairs. It was nice. Man, Neo-Marketopia is not doing well, is it? We're having a lot of abandoned buildings out here. What are you doing, Neo-Marketopia? Oh, I remember what you're doing. You're being ravaged by traffic. You know, quite frankly, I don't think that the traffic is actually letting up all that much. Well, Poopsmith, we're going to have to fix this in a different way. Perhaps we can fix it by doing something insane, like placing an off-ramp here that leads all the way over to here. Come on, highways, let me put something in between you. Just want a nice off-ramp, that's all that I ask you. We go this way, right in the middle, come on. I need to be able to put that in the middle. You can't stop me. There's nothing that can stop me. Oh, okay, I can just go straight across. Fine, if you want me to go straight across. I accept your offer and raise you 5 doll heads. Why precisely? I don't know. Look, there we go. A new off-ramp has been created. Looks terrible. Everything I make looks terrible, doesn't it? That's just the truth. I mean, I'm not one of those nice people who can make really nicely planned cities and all that. No, it's just pretty bad. So now the traffic's having a bit of a conniption fit down here, as it is trying to figure out where it needs to go. I'm hoping that this one will work to alleviate traffic going onto this roundabout. Hopefully the roundabout will still be used. That would be nice. Because, I mean, that octopus thing is quite insane, and if it can stay in the city, I would be more than happy with that. What do we have over here? What is this? Not enough customers. Probably because nobody can get to you. We're trying to fix that, okay? Slowly but surely, we are trying to fix that. Man, yeah, this is just the slowest system in the world, isn't it? My goodness, so many turns. But I think we did a better job here. Very nice. That should fix Neo-Marketopia. And then I really wish Cultopia's little section would expand. Apparently there's some crime in that park. Crime doesn't pay, especially when you're dealing with the cult. You know what they're going to do to you? Pretty terrible things, my friend. They're going to find you and absolutely wreck you. And they find the illicit person who's running around drawing pentagrams just randomly without cult approval, might I note. It's not going to end well for you. We need to put this over here, aren't we? Boom. So it's connected to the grid. Ah! The industry is building up over here. That is very nice. Very nice indeed. Soon enough, we shall become once more the industrial capital of the world, producing knickknacks and swivel chairs for everyone, everywhere, every day. Ha-ha! Oh, Cultopia. You were the beginning of all of this, weren't you? How beauteous was that beginning, when so long ago we started with just but one small group of houses. It's just about this area right here. And on top of that, we have grown to be a great metropolis of 45,000 people with Brandberg, Goatsburg, Cultopia, Bat Town. It's amazing. So many people, so many places. I mean, if you were to come here, it would take multiple visits to actually truly appreciate all that this city has to offer. Because this city actually has quite a bit to offer. It's got cults, which of course everyone wants to be part of a cult. If you say you don't want to be part of a cult, I don't believe you. I think that deep down, everyone wants to be part of a cult. It's just a thing. It's a thing that people do. Can we hook up here? No. We're going to need a curved road for that. I mean, what would you do if you weren't part of a cult, being told every day precisely what is true and what is false? I don't even know. I don't even know. There'd be no purpose to life anymore, would there? You wouldn't even know where to go. You'd be walking down the street, you'd come to a crossroad and you'd be like, wait, but which direction do I go? I have no clue. And then you have to ask yourself, why do I have no clue where in the world I have to go? And the answer is, quite clearly, that you are not part of a cult. And if you were part of a cult, my goodness, you would have someone on your shoulder telling you at that moment exactly which direction you have to go. Because the cult is following you, they know where you are at all times, and they won't let you fail. They won't let you go the wrong direction, because if you do go the wrong direction, they're going to find you. And it's not going to be good. It's not going to be hard for them to find you because, I mean, they're the cult and they've been following you the entire time. So they're just going to be there anyway. My goodliness, this hasn't helped at all, has it? Oh. Well, Marketopia is a failure. Neo-Marketopia, you have failed us on a whole new level. I hope that you understand that this is completely unacceptable. Perhaps if we turn some of these into one-way roads, which is pretty much my solution for everything around here. When you have a traffic problem, turn everything into one-way roads and eventually it'll work, right? Yes, now? No, that is the wrong way. Why does it grow in the wrong way every time? No matter what I try to do. There we go. And we're going to delete this extension road. So there's no issue there. And then we're going to try again with the one-way road upgrade tool. With any hope. There we go. Very nice, very nice. So now we have one-way roads going in both directions. That, with any hope, I don't know, will help traffic flow a bit. I'm not sure there's any hope for Neo-Marketopia, or a Marketopia in general. I'm pretty sure we're doomed. How is Brandberg doing, by the way? We haven't looked into Brandberg for quite a while. Oh, yep. Got some traffic buildups everywhere due to this thing. These clover fields don't seem to work all that well. I don't know. Traffic is just becoming an absolute mess. Well, anyway, we'll have to work on that next time because we are out of time. Oh, time. We have so little of you to deal with everything that we have to do. How sad. Okay, so thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, like and subscribe. Of course, give me your comments on when you think I should end the series, what you think the end goal should be. Yeah. But until then, thanks for watching and enjoy the rest of your day.